Welcome into another edition of Ritchie and Rob. He is my guy, John Ritchie. I am Rob Ellis. John, great to see you as always, my friend. And it's always more fun when they're winning. Let's be honest, right?
We're getting used to it.
They're
They're
spoiled
really
a little
good.
bit. Yes,
we got a great opponent coming up this week, and we got a short week.
Yes, and a very desperate opponent, John. So let's look at this Bills team. Okay, 6-5 on the season. Had high expectations coming in naturally. Have not lived up to them, have not won consecutive games since week 3 and 4. So it's been a while. They did get the win last week over New York. One of the bugaboos, a couple things. If you look at them statistically, good. 7th in scoring, 4th in defensive scoring, 7th in passing. There's some numbers that stand out to you. They're pretty good at getting after the quarterback. Yeah. But one of the big bugaboos here is 15 turnovers for Josh Allen. He's got 12 picks and 3 interceptions. And we know he can make the spectacular play, John, but can also do things where you're saying to yourself, oh my God, man, like what the heck was that? So what's your impression of where he is at this point in his career?
Well, Josh Allen, lovingly called Josh Alien because he is such a freak by the Bills Mafia up there in upstate New York. He is just a unique physical marvel who can make every throw on the field. He can throw the ball 85 yards in the air if he wants to. He can run through you. He can run past you. He really is amazing physically. But some of the decision-making has taken a step back this year. We know that they made a change at offensive coordinator. Ken Dorsey has been fired. They brought Joe Brady. Joe Brady did a nice job last week. Mm-hmm. A lot was made of the fact that they were just very simple offensively. Here in Philadelphia, people talk about the fact that we don't motion a whole lot. Right. Why don't we motion the way Shanahan motions or the way McVay motions? Well, the Buffalo Bills were pretty stripped down offensively speaking. They didn't motion either, and they weren't running effective offense. And now Joe Brady's doing his best to revamp Josh Allen, who is so uniquely gifted. Mm-hmm. It's not going to take much, if you ask me. I think this is a dangerous team. This Bills team, they've got so much talent, and they haven't had the requisite success to go along with that talent this year. They have underperformed to their talent level, and them on a short week, it doesn't feel great. It's going to be a real challenge.
Yeah, you're talking about a team that's an 8 seed right now, John, and could probably maybe lose one more, maybe 2 max. I mean, they almost have to run this thing, run the table here with this thing. So you're getting a desperate team that's talented, that's underachieved. So that's a be careful combination. And the last thing you want to do, and this hasn't been the Eagles' MO with Nick Sirianni, but you don't want to be looking ahead to San Francisco either. The following, you're coming off an emotional win over the Chiefs.
That's so crazy.
Fran's on deck, a little dangerous.
It's crazy to think about that. It's crazy to think about looking past the Buffalo Bills. Think about the way we felt about the Buffalo Bills at the start of this year. These were a front runner in the AFC to go win the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They're good.
Yeah,
they haven't played their greatest. We gotta mind our P's and Q's. They are really going to give us a challenge this weekend.
Eagles, unbelievable effort against the Chiefs. But if you could put your finger on one thing, John, you'd most like to see them clean up as you march forward, or against the Bills, or whatever it is. What would be the one thing for you that you say, all right, this has got to change, because you're not often going to be able to take care of business if you don't correct this? Is there one thing for you, or is it a couple of things?
Well, look at our nickel corner. I saw Roby running 5 yards behind a receiver, running scot-free.
Yeah, Scantling.
Unable to keep up with Marquez Valdez-Scantling last night. That's not great.
Yeah,
I think our nickel situation is better than it was 3 weeks ago. I think Roby certainly has the experience, and he has the understanding, the want to. He's got the goods. He's just got to get out there and apply the goods. It's still too small a sample size. I need to see more with Roby. It's better than what it was when Avonte Maddox
stabilized
out with the injury.
Yeah,
but it still leaves a little bit to be desired.
I would agree. Look, this is going to be another. another endurance test, man, against the Bills. We need to get used to it. So it was that way against the Cowboys, the Chiefs, and moving forward, it's going to be that way too, Jon. As always, my friend, great hanging with you. Wish you a very happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Happy Thanksgiving, Bert.
Thank you, my friend. All right, that is Jon Ritchie. I am Rob Ellis. We are Ritchie and Rob for betPARX.